Hey everybody, Don Georgievich here. I hope you're doing well. Do you know what the most important skills are that employers seek? The ability to communicate effectively through the use of common computer automation software is the most important skill an employer will seek in an individual. I mean, we use email to communicate our ideas to other people. We use Word or word processor to document and communicate our ideas. We use Excel to communicate and calculate data so we can present that data to other people, another form of communication. We use PowerPoint to allow people to visualize our ideas, and we communicate those ideas through PowerPoint and through flip charts and graphs. Communication is essential. And that's what employers want the most from anyone that they hire. So the next time you interview for a job, don't just tell them you're a good communicator, back it up with real life examples of how you're able to communicate your ideas, how you've done this before. Talk about your ability to communicate. Talk about presentations that you've given. Talk about how you have a relationship. You've built relationships with customers and other parts of the business. Talk about how you have an amazing ability to communicate your ideas to other people. That's what employers are looking for, more than anything. And that's a skill that employers aren't going to teach you. That's a skill that you need to know before an employer is going to hire you. If I were hiring people, I'm not going to hire people just because they possess maybe a certain skill, a computer skill that I'm looking for. If they don't have the ability to effectively communicate ideas to me, if they can't effectively even sell themselves to me, I'm not going to be interested in hiring them. I mean, if they can't communicate their ideas to me right there while we're sitting across from each other in a room, how are they going to communicate their ideas to other people should I hire them? I mean, think about that. Effective communication is the foundation for all businesses. And you can give yourself a massive edge in your next job interview by effectively communicating with your interviewer. And it can be as simple as communicating why you want to be there, why you want to work for them. What can talk about your own past experiences and tell them, talk about your journey of where you're going in your own career and get them to visualize that. And then that will help them visualize you working for them. I'm not telling you stuff that you don't already know. Maybe you just forgot. And it's so important when you go into that interview to let employers see you for who you are. Create a picture with your words, with your communication, in their minds of who you are and where you want to be and what you can do for them. And doing that is going to give you such a massive edge in the job interview. I mean, think about it. Think about the people who go in there and they sit down for an interview and they just sit there and they just answer some questions. And they don't say anything. They don't say, what they're good at doing. They don't talk about their past jobs much. Or they just sit there and they just answer questions. And maybe they don't even ask any questions back. I mean, are you going to want to hire someone like that? I didn't think so. So go in there. Be dynamic. Express yourself with communication. Show them what they're going to get. Show them that you are a person rich in thought and ideas. And communicate that to them so that they can visualize you. That's going to make you just unstoppable in the interview process, and you're going to go so much farther than everybody else, and you're probably going to get the job. You're not going to get the job every time. Nobody does. I don't even get the job every time, and I go in there and I give it my all. But we're not made to get every job that we interview for. That's why we have this interview process, because they're looking for somebody and maybe we're not exactly what they're looking for. But don't hold back with who you are. Show them who you are. Let them visualize who you are. Communicate effectively. Show them that you can communicate. That's going to help you go so much farther in the process. All right, my friend, do that, and I guarantee you're going to be so much happier with the results of your interviews, even if you don't get the job. All right, good luck. on your next interview, and I will see you next time. If you found this video helpful, then give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to my channel so you get notifications every time I release a new video. And by subscribing, you support me, my message, and this channel, so I'd really appreciate it. Make sure you hit subscribe.